O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Help us to serve thee all our days.
Special guest today we will be bestowing an award upon Kent McFadden of Hero Work. Kent, if you could stand up. And we've got other guests. We've got Debbie Wilder, who is a guest of Linnell Davidge. Hi, Debbie. We've got Lima Paxtas. Now, where is Lima? There she is. I just want to let you know that the board has voted in favor of making you a member, and there's a few other little protocol things that have to happen, but I'd like to welcome you as a member to be. And we have another guest, David Milne Ives, son-in-law of Bill Milne. Welcome, David. I would like to invite our guest speaker for today, who is one of our members. Paul Latour is the founder of Hero Work in Victoria. And I'm going to leave my introduction at that because I want to give Paul the time to explain what Hero Work is.
Thank you, President Alley, fellow Rotarians, honored guests. Hero Work organizes what are in essence modern-day versions of old-fashioned barn raisings. We call them radical community renovations, where we renew and refresh charity infrastructure, charity buildings, so that they can continue delivering their mandate. And so I prepared a short 6-minute video of the mustard seed radical renovation we put on, which was a couple of events back. But this will give you a good sense of what it is that we do, and then I'll talk a little bit about some of the business mechanics of Hero Work, because I think that's a really interesting topic.
Together, we can do something extreme. The mustard seed is so crucial to so many. We worked for months and months and months to make this happen, and then suddenly it's there, and everybody shows up, and everybody's with the right attitude and coming from the right place. Amazing. It's 1 hour to showtime. There's a frenzy everywhere. People are moving around, cleaning things up, doing the last minute touches. It's a little crazy around here. We're going to make it though. There's no question about it. But we want it to be beautiful. We want it to be absolutely as best as we can make it. That's what's happening right now. Got it. Oh my goodness. Words I can't express and explain adequately what the contribution of this community has done to the mustard seed. It's just beyond description.
Far beyond what anyone can even imagine.
But just know that when you go out into the community and you see a Hero Work decal on a truck, or you see this emblem on a website, know that they're a community company.
But through that time of building these teams of people, we've done some research into the problems that are out there, and in fact, diminished charity infrastructure is a problem across the country. Some of the things that we looked at was in the recreational sector alone in British Columbia has a $4 billion list of deferred work and maintenance that's behind. The problem is in every town and city across the country, and there's no real way to deal with this right now. This is a niche need that's out there that nobody's really talking about, because all these organizations are just trying to create their mandate, but if they don't have the structure to deliver their mandate, then they're in trouble. We've been blessed to be able to do $1 million worth of renovations so far. We've mobilized over 150 companies, 1,000 volunteers. And this is what's really cool to me, is that we've developed a 10-year plan or a vision to create a turnkey system. And we're always looking to recognize our companies that come on board for the threshold radical renovation for youth at risk of homelessness last year. We had 126 companies involved with that event. And so we're always looking to recognize them to as many people as we can, because if we can start moving business and revenue to these companies, that strengthens our community, that strengthens our neighborhoods.
It gives me great pleasure to talk to you today about Paul Harris Fellowship. But the essence around it is, it's to people who've done something in the world to make it a better place. So today we're going to honor Ken McFadden. And Ken, with his involvement in Hero Works, has done just that. He's made the world a better place here in Victoria for being hands-on with his involvement.
Ken, congratulations. Well deserved.
Hi once again. In previous years, what I've done for literacy at the end of the literacy month, which is March, is auction off books, and the money that is raised goes towards the purchase of more books. So today I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to let you know at the end of today's meeting, if you wanted to purchase a book for a child, a grandchild, or a neighbor, please do so. The baby books are worth $10 plus tax if you bought them retail, and the larger books are $20 plus tax if you bought them retail. I'm accepting whatever donation you wish.
To all of the myriad of our club members who I've called over the last week, who have agreed to help with the car raffle, thank you.
You better take your wallet back. I am very pleased to say there were no travesties today, but there were several indiscretions. You could put a dish in the middle of your table, and while we're at it, could you take a look at the table where Serena is sitting? Take a look at that table. Jim Cut. Where are you, Jim? Close, but no cigar. The new reigning champion and chick magnet for the club is now George. Is that your purse on the chair next to you?
Yes.
Could you hold it up so everyone can see it?
Why?
Just hold it up high, please. Are you leaving on a trip soon? Some people don't buy 50-50 tickets. If you did not buy a 50-50 ticket today, take $1 and put it on the dish in the table. When we have guests, and they can never be fined, no guest can possibly be fined, they want to know who you are. Now, if you're sitting here as a Rotarian, and you have no name tag, and no pin to identify who you are, would you please pay an additional $1? Dan, do you have it on your coat? Okay, could you show it to us, please? Thank you very much.
Any happy bucks here? Okay, oh, we've got one more here. Gus?
Yes, I remember a couple of years ago I volunteered at the Mustard Seed. And my job was to get up early in the morning. I had to set the alarm, I'm not used to that. And I had to go to a number of the Tim Hortons in town and pick up day-old donuts. And then I'd take them down to the Mustard Seed and drop them off. And after a few weeks of doing this, they said, "How come you quit?" And I said, "Because I used to put them in the back seat, and as I was driving along, I'd open them up, try one, and I started to put on too much weight."
So I just want to remind everyone who said yes to my phone calls this week, there is a car raffle meeting right after our lunch meeting. And any other announcements? All right, let's stand for the Queen, please.
God save the